What was in there?
There's approximately 25 parakeets in there of different colors, and a very expensive little lovebird that I had given her for a gift.
Do you want to go in this other bedroom first?
This is my great-grandmother's bedroom, and they opened everything. They opened everything, and what they didn't have access to, they broke into. This is generations of our baby clothes on the floor. This was my great-grandmother's things, and they went through it, every piece of it. I'm not sure exactly what they did to the bed, but the bed on this side doesn't look exactly right.
You gotta tell them about this bedroom set, though. Is this the bedroom set or the other one is in the other room?
This bedroom set is over 150 years old. It was my great-great-great-grandmother's. And it's never been broken into before. All the drawers had locks and were broken open, only to have baby clothes disturbed.
You have to say that again.
This is my great-grandfather's room, Marcellus LaBroke. They broke into every single piece of everything he had, including his cabinets. That's the only door that hasn't been broken into because the key was in it. But all of this is a result of that.
And how old is this stuff?
This furniture's probably 1800, turn of the century stuff as well.
I can't believe they did all of this. Wait, okay, now you can say it.
This is the window they made entry through. They shimmied the lock open, and the window was left open. I closed it 2 days later.
We're going upstairs now?
This window was also open.
Wait, let me get closer. Oh, they had opened that one too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because those curtains were hanging before.
Right. We just nailed them shut so that, we don't have any more of that. We had just had this kitchen cleaned. As you can see, they went up into
They got up in there?
That was my
That was the one that
grandfather's.
was locked.
Yes, that was my grandfather's. It's been locked since 1965 when he died.
Oh, God. I wonder what they
Whatever
got.
was in there, they have now. In here,
And I couldn't wait to see what was in there myself.
in here,
Wait, I'm coming. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, Jesus.
the bed is broken. Every drawer's gone through and emptied onto the floor.
Now, whose vanity you said this was?
That was my grandfather's home of Pearson. It's probably 1920s to 40s furniture.
And
This is the matching bed to that. And all of these pieces match with it, and as you can see, they went through every single drawer and emptied them onto the floor. They threw most of the things on the floor back there. They even moved the furniture to see what was behind it, because it was catacombed in the room.
did they get the, what's that sword you had from the Civil War? Did they get that?
I have a Civil War sword.
Oh.
They broke into this, was locked. You can see that they broke it open. And this is the room that you and I spent the whole day
I
cleaning.
can't believe this.
What they did was they came into the china closet,
Wait, let me get over there.
and some of the dolls, all antiques, heads and what have you, have been removed.
Oh, man.
There's pieces missing through there, but what just yet? I can see empty spots and broken pieces, but what yet?
Did
I
they
don't
get
know.
that old crow that was in a white thing that was so
It's
expensive?
gone. It's gone. They went into the hat box. They took every single piece of whatever was in every drawer of this.
That was everything we had straightened.
They went through all of it. They came over here, we had left a box of dusting powder here. And so they thought it would be good to dump the dusting powder out. Peeled veneer on this bed. Just entertainment purposes, I imagine.
Me too.
In this room we had a party, evidently. They had my grandmother's dentures, my pictures, and
All of this was straightened.
other paraphernalias. I guess they were going to set a fire. They had a
What are you,
kerosene
Mom?
lamp.
Whose pictures? What's yours?
Those are mine.
You got a kerosene lamp too.
Yep.
Okay.
This is my baby clothes. I'll look for you.
It's terrible.
Put away with so much love, you know. In here, they must have had time getting in.
They took everything out of that?
Everything.
And the armoire?
They didn't, I guess, couldn't get one side open, and, you know, after they seen that there really was nothing to take. But this armoire is a piece to the bedroom set downstairs. Late 1700s, early 1800s. Broke both locks.
I can't believe it.
It won't close. That's why I left it open. It just swings open. I'm scared to break the mirror. They broke into this, and you can see the damage. They pulled the molding completely around that cedar rope. They thought that there was something very special in that cedar rope, but they were sadly mistaken. Those weren't doors.
What about your mama's little table set?
It's underneath this pile of stuff they threw in there.
Oh.
It is there. It's just under everything. What condition it's in, I don't know. I mean, this is in bad condition here. So, in fact, I have a picture of Debbie and Mary wearing that little red one in the back.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, all they did was just empty everything.
Yeah, all of that we had straightened too.
You just pulled it all out, it looks like to me. And this is the worst. Leave my bedroom.
Now see it.
This room held the major majority of antiques. They broke the lid off of this chiffonnier and stole everything that was in it. I missed a chiffonnier in the other room, by the way. We missed that. They broke.
Did
the
you
lock
have Did
here.
you have that OO album that was in there?
Yes, I got that.
Good thing you took it to your house.
They broke into this and stole
Wait. Let me
the
see.
jewelry that used to be in here, and I'm scared to step because I don't know what I'm stepping on. But there was containers of jewelry in here that they got.
I can't believe this.
And up here's where they took that lamp from, that kerosene lamp. Try to get out. That chifforobe is as well broken. That piece of wood in front of it is the center that keeps the locks locked.
Oh, okay.
And I'll show you real quick what that is supposed to look like. This armoire locks through a piece here. That piece is here. It should go on something like that. There it is. it should be on like this. And the lock is broken, the wood is broken completely out here and here. This whole center beam support system is broken, and this was removed. And the antique dolls were removed.
They got the dolls that was in there too?
Yep.
Oh, Angel.
And so,
Oh. I can't believe the stuff that they took. This is it's
and
horrible.
so I got my history. A mere 200 years worth, reduced to rubble. This furnace room earlier, I didn't mention this piece of furniture. This was my grandmother's hope chest when she was a teenager. She received from her mother, and it was filled with the memories of her life and my mother's and mine. And if you look inside, you'll see that it's pretty empty, and that the things that she wanted us to have are no longer. This Cheerio cabinet was a gift from my great-grandmother to my grandmother. I believe I remember my grandmother saying it originally belonged to her grandmother, which is my great-great-grandmother, Lena Kuntz. It was filled with an assortment of the things that they had collected through their lives. One of the things that I see that are missing were a pair of vases, antique vases. I see that the dolls, all the porcelain dolls' heads have been broken off and destroyed, and that a lot of her salt and pepper shakers and mementos from different places they have been are gone. She had a lot of porcelain work in there that was priceless. In fact, I don't see the two, there were two babies that stood about this tall and were porcelain that had their hands up like that. They're very distinctive porcelain, and they were here and over here, but I see that it's disheveled and that they're gone. I see that there's some broken glass at the bottom and some broken porcelain way in the back. You can see that they've shattered an old porcelain doll right here. At least the crystal bases are there. If I could open this, I would show you that some of the pieces in here came from my great-grandmother, like these cherubs, which there are two broken I found downstairs. They could be in excess of 150 years old or better. My great-grandmother received a lot of these items from her mother, and my grandmother received them from her mother, and my mother died before my grandmother could give them to her, and someone stole them before they could be passed to me. I can't even begin to tell you all what this means. It's 200 years of my life and history. I have spent the last 4 years of my life documenting my family's history because I wanted to preserve it, and I was considering this home for historic purposes. I was considering having this donated to the Historical Society for tours. I don't know if we can fix this.
It's like a museum in here.
Well, we tried very hard to keep it exactly the way it was. When you were downstairs earlier in my grandfather's room and my great-grandfather's room and my grandmother's room, and my great-grandmother's room, those things had basically been left in that place since they passed away, since their death. And their children left it be, and their children left it be, and I left it be, and my child left it be, because we wanted to preserve the integrity of everything. And this is not what we had in mind at all. This is not what we had in mind. But it is what we have left. But a lot of history came in and out of these doors. And I hate to see it end.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
This Shifor is not the same one that you just saw. It's another one. It is, again, a late 1700s piece, and it was my great-grandmother's mother's. This belonged to Lena Schreiber, who in turn gave it to her daughter as a hope chest, Sarah Kuntz. Sarah Kuntz then gave this chest to my Aunt Lillian Alley as being her oldest and firstborn daughter, and this was then her chiffaro. And they put their hopes and dreams in here. There was pictures from World War II, pictures from World War I, some Civil War items, some 2 vases, some antique coins, and a lot of personal memories. There were letters in this from 1730s, when my family was originally still in Germany, and that were writing. They were corresponding.